We are recording.
We are recording.
Yeah, this time.
I trust you on that one.
Yep, this time we didn't mess it up. Here we are. Welcome, everyone, to the NDK podcast. Thank you for tuning in again. For the millions and millions listening at home.
Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. Watching or listening, whichever.
Yeah, whichever. We're down for whatever.
I'm down for whatever. I'm down for whatever.
Yeah. Right. It is the afternoon. We are not after dark this time.
No, NDK in the afternoon.
In the afternoon. I feel like we're after dark this time. I'm tired today.
I was going to say, are you also feeling after dark? I'm feeling after dark.
Yeah, that's where I'm feeling right now.
Yeah. Well, I've been, as we previously discussed, I've been giving her for the last few days.
Yes.
So, yeah. And you're in the same boat, I'm pretty sure.
Been giving her all week, man.
Yeah, so there you go.
Shit. Since like last Friday, I haven't really stopped very much. And it's been good. Been doing a lot. I can recap you on all that, but I think you've got more stories.
Well, I just meant like giving her on the drinky poos, as you like to say.
Yes. Which I follow some chick. She's from Finland on like TikTok and Instagram or whatever. She teaches you how to say different things in Finnish and whatnot, right? And she was talking about the word crispy. She's like, crispy in Finland is when you've been on like a 3 or 4 day bender and you wake up and that feeling you got, you're feeling crispy. I was like, I'm going to use that from now on.
Nice.
I'm feeling fucking crispy today.
I'm feeling a little crispy today. Crispy.
Yeah. Shit. So, tell me your story before I tell mine.
What's been going on this week?
Or, I don't know. What's been going on?
Yeah, there you go. Well, if you have been watching or listening, I mentioned about how much of a crazy, huge fan I am of Alan Cross.
Yeah.
And how I have my lanyard when I went to the... Anyway, so sorry. So big, huge fan of Alan Cross. I got tickets to go see him. Yeah. And then the pandy happened the week before I was supposed to go. So the event got shut down. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, man. So then he was coming to Maxwell's. And then I was like, oh, man, I'm going to get tickets for that. And then our previous guest, Adam, he said, hey, he's coming to Tillsonburg. And if you want, I'll go with you and we can go. And I thought, wow, the whatever venue it is in Tillsonburg is going to be smaller than Maxwell's.
Yeah.
So my odds of like being close or like even speaking to him have highly increased, and it'd be a good time, like road trip, all that good stuff. So I'm like, hell yeah, let's do that. So got tickets and off I went, stayed at Debbie and Coach's and nice. And so we went down to the show and he kept hyping me up like, oh, what if you meet him? Oh, like you're going to see him tonight. I'm like, stop it. I'm going to be sick. Yeah. If you need to leave me alone because I'm going to work myself up so much. I'm not going to feel good. And so it was at this like taverny hotel in Tillsonburg, and it was in the basement. So like the ceiling was really low and we were like right up at the front off to the side. So we were like right there. Nice. And so it was really cool. So no, it was really cool. So the first part of the show was just the audience could ask him questions. Like if they had questions about him, a band, a whatever, they could ask him and he'd answer it. Yeah. So that part was kind of cool. That part was really cool. But there was this one guy who wasted everyone's time by asking Alan if it's Beatles or Stones. If you are a fan of Alan Cross in any way, shape, or form, you already know the answer to that question. And like, seriously, it's 2025. Like,
why are we talking about that?
Come on. Yeah. And like I said, if you're any sort of a fan of Alan Cross. You already know the answer to that. You're wasting your time, Alan's time, and our time.
And for those of them at home that don't know the answer, what is the answer?
Oh, it's the Beatles.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. Not everyone knows Alan Cross,
Well, fair enough.
And they're going to want it. They'll be like,
yeah.
What is it?
Well, what is it?
Yeah.
Did she say?
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's the Beatles for sure. And like, not even a question. Like, he didn't hesitate is what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then there were some, because he's been a famous music journalist for so long, there are some people who you can tell are like asking him about these really obscure bands that aren't really popular to see if they can like trip him up. Oh, do I know something he doesn't know? So that was kind of funny to see. But also then you get to know about these weird one-offs that nobody really knows.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, well, I'll check that out.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah, so, and the venue was really, like I said, the venue was really cool. And so anyway, there was an intermission, and and like he'd talk about, like when he'd answer questions, he'd answer them and he'd say stuff, and I'd be like, oh my God, I knew that! Like, I already had pre-warned Adam, like, I'm going to embarrass myself. Like, if you want to go with me, that's fine. But just know, like, I'm going to embarrass myself. I'm going to embarrass myself so hard because I'm going to fangirl so hard.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't go, like, all the way, like, Backstreet Boys or at my local mall in the mid-90s and, like, bawling. I thought I might have done the Wayne's World of, oh my God, but my knees definitely, like, buckled a bit for sure. And anyway, so it was intermission and we were talking about some stuff, and this lady was standing near us and she's like, well, usually he does stay back if you want to like talk to him, if you want to get an autograph, whatever. And Adam's like, oh, see, I'm like, fuck off. Like, we don't know if that's going to happen. Like, just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Anyway, so she said, if he doesn't say that he's going to stick around after the show, then you can always just be like, oh, Alan, quick, one more thing. Because this is a bucket list thing that I've talked about, I brought my Science Center badge. Mm-hmm. So he did for those who don't know, he did like an exhibit at the Ontario Science Center, the history of rock and roll. Mm. And when you went in, you got this like badge. So like this all access badge or whatever. And anyway, so I kept it so I could get all the stuff from the interactive thing. But moreover, that like on the off chance I'd ever get to meet him, I'd have my Science Center badge and he could sign it. Like, it's been a bucket list dream of mine. Like, oh my God, I'm beaming just talking about it. Like, I can feel my face going red. Oh my God. So anyway, he did end up staying for like, if you guys want to come meet me after the show, that's great. And I was like, oh my God. Cool. Like, this is it. And I did. And oh my God, it was everything I could have asked for, even though I kept it quick because I knew I was already embarrassing myself. Like, other people were commenting. Like, the girl who took our picture was like, oh my God, look at you. You are just beaming. You are so excited. Oh, and I'm like, yeah, I am. Oh my God.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm beaming now and I can feel my face getting so red. I'm so excited. Anyway. He was so impressed that I had my badge, and he was, oh my God, he was like, he was impressed by me. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's such a way right back thing for him, right? Like, yeah. That's been a while, right?
It's like 12, 15 years since it happened. Yeah. And I was smart and I brought a Sharpie. Oh, yeah. Because I'm not going to fuck this up.
Yeah, you got to be ready.
Yeah. And like, I even was going to bring it here, but I'm like, no, what if something happens? Oh, like, this needs to be protected at all costs.
Yeah, you can't be too careful.
Like, this was an absolute bucket list dream of mine. Anyway, and I also told him that, like, hey.
Nice.
You know, I've always I'm such a huge fan. I've been watching or listening to you for over 20 years. Like I've just been following your career for such a long time. I'm such a huge fan. I went to the Science Center and I've kept my badge on the off chance I'd be able to get to meet you and have you sign it, and it's a total bucket list thing. Like he was talking about how one of his like bucket list people to interview was Bowie and how he got to do it and what all happened there. And I'm like, this is my Bowie moment. Like, please no. And like he was flattered, but he was so impressed, and so you could tell he was really impressed that I kept the badge and like how much it meant to me. Yeah. And then he wrote my name on the badge. Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
And like I had a lot of trouble sleeping for the rest of the week. Like I was just so excited. Like I can die happy. It can go on my tombstone. Like I got to meet Alan Cross. I got to take a picture with him. It was fucking amazing. Like I can feel my face. I'm so red right now, but I am just beaming. Beaming. Ah! And this is just a mild version of how bad I was at the time.
At the time.
And this is exactly why I don't meet people I admire so much, is because I'm going to embarrass myself because I can't help it. Because I'm just so in awe of him that this is why I can't.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to say, right? Yeah.
I just didn't want to embarrass myself, which was on the table.
For sure it was.
Also, crying was 100% on the table. I didn't do it. I was so impressed with myself. I didn't do it. But I for sure could have.
Yeah.
For sure could have. It was on the table, for sure.
Well, that's cool. I mean, it's awesome that your mission worked out, you know, it all went according to plan, the smaller venue and all that, and you met him, and you never know when you meet like a celebrity or like they say never meet your heroes. I don't agree with that. I think you should meet whoever the fuck you're excited to meet, but hold like a real low expectation because you never know what someone's going to be like. So it's cool when they're actually cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, it was. Yeah, it was so amazing. That. Yeah, so that was really great. And then after the show, because it was still pretty early, Adam took me on a tour of Tillsonburg. Oh, so all of those places that he talked about when he was here with us.
Yeah.
He took me all around and showed me them. And it was really cool to like tour the town and see where, that's the grocery store I worked at. This is where our first house was. This is my old school. This is where we shot this for my movie. Yeah.
Adam, you should have filmed that whole thing.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? You guys could have made a video and put it on his or our YouTube and been like, this is the NDK tour of Tillsonburg.
For sure. Well, now I feel like I really need to step up my game and take him on a good old tour of Elmira. Like we're talking
and you
about.
Haven't yet?
Well, we've done like a quick one before, but it's just to like go get stuff or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like I need to hurry up because did you see that the old Freiburgers, like the IGA is all blocked off and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I didn't know it was getting ripped down. Like, so I knew like there was news the township had bought a section of land in that area, but I thought it was where the birdseed place used to be.
Oh.
So maybe that was actually what they scooped up to make into apartments. I don't know. Anyone else out there know? But yeah, she's all gated up, and then the church across the street got ripped down too, which is wild.
That
I didn't think
wild.
they did that, but there goes a church.
I know. And my family went to that one for a minute.
As did I when I was like 5.
Yeah, and I've had friends get married there. I was baptized in that church, and it's weird because it's such a like I have so many memories of doing so many different things, not even church related, but because the community would use it as a place to hold things. Yeah. So it was
kind of a landmark-ish building too, because it didn't look like the rest of the churches.
No.
It was big on top of the hill and like the main drag kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I remember I was driving to work the morning after it got ripped down. I'm driving up the hill and all of a sudden sun's in my face. I'm like, what the fuck's with the sun in my face? And then I look, I'm like, wait a second, there's no building there. Like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. It's kind of a trip.
Yeah, it is a big trip. And they had that, like, in the middle, the hole in the middle.
Yeah.
Like the outdoor courtyard in the middle of the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gone.
It is weird to have it be gone. It's weird to see like Elmira changing and progressing and growing and doing all that
stuff. It's been a space that's been like against that since forever. Like growing up, they never wanted to change the downtown. They didn't fuck with anything.
Do you remember like the huge controversy when they took down like Dreisinger's furniture for Shoppers Drug Mart?
Yeah, I still remember that building.
Holy moly.
Dreisinger's and Voisin's was right there, right?
Dreisinger's and Voisin's, and that's where you went to pick up your Sears
your
orders.
Sears shit was right there too.
Yeah.
And that was a big deal when that
was that
corner changing for the first time in a very long time.
Yeah.
Now it's all changed. And they're shifting things around.
They are shifting things around, but there's so many buildings. Like if you are like, I'm a part of the one Facebook group about it, and they post like historical photos from the town and things like that.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's a lot of buildings and houses that are still here, and you can recognize them immediately of, oh, that's this business, or that's over there, or you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's really cool too.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, small towns changing.
Yeah, small towns.
I can't believe it. If IGA goes down, Freiburg's goes down, like,
yeah.
That's going to be weird.
That is going to be
I don't know if I'm going to like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that building's just been sitting idle doing nothing for a long time, but.
Right?
But I guess it's time to move on. I don't know. We'll see.
I think they've had maybe one or two. Yeah, two. Because they had one of the thrift stores move in there for a bit.
A minute, yeah.
And then they tried to have like a Crazy Bins place.
Yeah.
That did nothing because nobody knew about it.
Yeah, they've always just had weird things kind of thrown in there and then a lot of nothing.
Yeah, and it's such a big space.
Big space. Could have even
right
made that
downtown.
Like a paintball arena.
Ton of parking.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get why it stood idle.
Well, maybe that's why they're ripping her down.
Well, it's just like the friggin' school down the street.
If they're ripping it down. Riverside.
Yeah. Old Riverside?
Old Riverside. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's there. It's falling apart, though, if you
Well, it's because the school board owns it, and they're not going to give up land. But I'm just saying, like, okay, so what are you doing with it? You built a new school. Cool.
Yeah.
So what are we doing with this?
I don't know. That's where
it's just rotting away.
Yeah. I mean, they've had a lot of break-ins and people, like, moving in for the weekend kind of thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, not much going on over there. All the trees randomly get cut down, too, over there. All of a sudden you go there's a tree cut down, another tree cut down, and it's not them doing it.
And the grass is never cut.
It's occasionally, but yeah, it's a space. Like there's a few spaces, I guess, just hanging around.
Well, they're repurposing the old Jehovah's Witness church.
Are they?
Yep. They've repurposed that, which is great. Like, I get it. Things change, but don't let it just sit there.
Yeah, it's weird to just have it sit there. But
it is. Like, you could at least maintain, like, back to Old Riverside, you could at least maintain the grounds and the kids could play baseball there or soccer. Like, it could be useful to the community.
For sure, yeah.
But instead, it just sits there like an eyesore.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets broken into and vandalized. That's about it. Yeah, there's another one. Oh, yeah. Anyway, we don't need to get into ripping into our town for having old buildings. What else? Oh, okay, a couple things.
Yeah, that was my big contribution of what's going on this week.
You got a lot going on. I'll cover some of what's going on for me, just, to try and balance things out here, even though it seems to be the death nail of every podcast when I talk about my stuff. Yeah, hold on, ladies. I'm going to talk about some wrestling sometimes. And I've noticed that there's a trend. The people are done hearing about poop and the people are done hearing about wrestling. But it's my podcast and I'm going to talk about wrestling if I want to, but poop, we'll try and leave that behind.
Well, I mean, if I have to choose, I'm going to choose wrestling.
Over poop? Yeah. Poop's kind of an accidental thing that's happened a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what have I been up to?
Yeah.
Last week, a friend of ours had a big shindig. They call it Tomato Day, where they all get together and make tomato sauce. And I guess it started out as one thing and it's turned into something totally different. Like Still doing the tomato sauce, but they have like 90 people invited, and they've got drinks, tent, party. Like it's a whole big thing. It's wild.
Yeah, like I've seen those big, because it's usually big Italian families that do the big sauce
parties,
day.
Yeah.
And they've got cases and cases of tomatoes, and they have to boil the tomatoes down and the water out of it. So it takes all day.
It does.
It's not surprising that, you know, throughout the years they've added, hey, thanks so much. Here's some drinks.
Yeah, here's
you guys want some lunch?
Yeah. It was a good time.
Good.
Yeah, I had fun doing that. They had fireworks and everything. Got to
wow.
hang out with some friends that I don't see too often. Get to catch up with them.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
See what's up, you know?
Yeah.
And that was last weekend's standout thing, even though I know I had something going on every night. I just can't remember anymore. And then what else we got going on here? Oh, yeah, my anniversary and all that. We went to Toronto. Yeah, we went to Toronto. Yeah, can't remember, you know.
Oh, yeah, should have.
Better remember, you know. Yeah, so we did that and checked out the city and hung out, walked the dog, went to Red Lobster.
Nice. No, it looked like you guys had a really nice anniversary.
Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, had a good time. Nice day. Went to the top of the CN Tower. Haven't been there before.
On the walk in the perimeter?
You mean on the outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not nuts. I mean, I am a bit nuts, but I don't need that in my life.
Yeah.
Like, some people won't walk on the, like, glass floor that's out there. That doesn't bother me at all. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't need to be strapped into a harness and hope they hooked it up right. And you know what I mean?
I haven't gone up there yet in my lifetime.
At all?
No, at all.
What do you mean? Just because you've never shown interest in it?
Just because it's not somewhere I've ever gone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not also somewhere that I'm going to go to Toronto specifically to go to the CN Tower. Like, I get it. When you're down there, you can do a bunch of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I looked into it, and it was just a killing time thing. Like, I looked into it because I was in between, like, I was down there for a concert, so got down there really early.
Mm-hmm.
And so what do we do in between? So I looked into that. Well, it's like, well, if I'm just killing time, I don't want to spend that much money to kill time. If I'm already there for, like, I want to spend my money on the merch for the concert.
Other shit, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
So that's about the only time I've looked into it.
Right.
I would walk on the glass floor, but I would not feel secure at all. At all.
Even the elevator's got a glass floor if you look down. So you can just see it like that tunnel you'd be plummeting.
Oh my. Yeah, no. See, no thank you. I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, it's fun out there. You can see all kinds of things. Like backstory as to why I've even ever gone up that tower. Because I'm like you. My whole life I could have given two shits, right? Like, yeah, there it is. Looks tall. Like, I don't need to pay money to go up that. I just felt like that was such a touristy thing to do. And it is. And,
yeah, I don't mind doing touristy
Oh, me
stuff.
neither.
No,
so, like, it was just, of all the things, like, I've always been down there, like you said, for a concert or a hockey game or whatever. And, like, that, yeah, I'm trying to spend my money on whatever the fuck else
the event I'm here for.
So, fast forward to fucking whatever years, and like Janine was always on my case about like if I was to propose to her, she wants to do like something like lame, like memorable, like whatever. Like I always said, all right, I'll hit you up with some fucking with some corny ass shit that like, you know what I mean? Like you can't like, you know.
That's amazing.
Can't forget. So
that description is amazing.
It was in my head. I was like,
some corny ass shit.
We have been to like so many concerts and events, and like in the city of Toronto, like we've done so many things there, right? So it was just always our spot to go do shit. So I was like, well, Toronto, nice. And they got the CN Tower. I was like, well, here we go. Well, so when I was to propose to her, I was going to take her up this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then we were going to do the proposal up there. So they'd be like, you know what? Now, every time you come to this city, you're always going to see that tower. And you can always remember, even when I'm gone. If you loved me or hated me when I fucking left, you'll always remember that, right?
Yeah.
So, like, that's that's corny as fuck, right? Like, so I went, we went to do it that day, and I wanted to go to the top of the tower. And so there's the big thing that you see, the main piece at the top, and then there's the needle, right? And so you can go from like the thing, like the glass floor and all that jazz. There's another like 34-story higher section you can go
34.
to. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like the actual like highest point you can go kind of thing.
Okay.
And I wanted to do it that day, but it was closed for construction. I'm like, so I haven't been here my whole life. And I just had one thing in mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit. I was like, well, whatever. This is still high enough. Like, whatever. 34 stories left. Like, here we go. You can see everything. So that's what we did. Went up there. I was like, look, you can see that. We went there. We did that there. We did that there. Because she's clueless in direction, right? Like, it's just like, la, 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 like that. There's nothing for direction up there. So, like, it's fun to take her and show her these things because, like, you can point it out and she'd never know where that was, right?
You could even be lying to her.
You could be lying. So
you won't, but
so that's where that went down. And then
so you did propose to her at the CN Tower.
Yes.
Nice.
But just not the real top.
Not just the real top. But
so we had always said, I was like, all right, Janine, I brought you here. We did this. You owe me. We got to come back and go to the fucking top when it's not under construction, right? So fast forward to like the other day, and she's like, I want to finally do this. Let's go. We're gonna go to the top. Let's do it. I was like, all right, sure, whatever. If that's what you want to do, we'll do it. Sounds good. And then we like looked it up, and like the actual day of our anniversary, it was under construction again. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? She's like, no, but if we go at this time, at this day, it says we can go. I was like, all right, we'll just shift things around and we'll just like say it's for the day, and that's that. So that's what we ended up doing. So we got up there, you know, we saw the Blue Jays playing. It was kind of cool. We watched them hit a homer while we were up there. That's kind of awesome. Fun, right? And then we did that. So that is why.
That is very cool.
We went to the CN Tower because, like, I could care less at this point. I'm never going to go again. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. I've seen it, but we just did it to, like, finish off the mission that we started.
Yeah.
Like 7 years plus
That's
ago.
super cute, though.
Right? That's us.
Yep.
That's us.
Yeah, you can say it's like corny and stuff like that, but those are the memories that stick, and that's what the ladies like.
That's it. You just do it. Make them
happy. Hit them with
the
corny shit.
Right? Yeah, that's not my thing, but if that's what she wants, you know?
Whatever my baby wants.
Yeah, my baby wants lemons. I got her lemons. What is that from? I forget that movie. Yeah. It's fun. Anyway, did that. That's why I've been busy. And then what else? Oh, my aunt came to town. She had to visit her.
Nice.
Went to wrestling. Here's your wrestling warning. Went to wrestling in London on the Wednesday night. Checked out the show there. A nice 3-hour show. Met up with my buddy Craig. He joined us. Hadn't hung out with him in a while. So Craig and brother and stepdad went down. We had a good time. And then we went to Saturday. We did All Out in Toronto, which was a blast. Mm-hmm. Such a good show for all of you that don't care out there, but we had a good time. And
at the pay-per-view event.
The pay-per-view event was a fucking good time. We took the train down. I've never done that before.
Yep. Have you not?
I've not. I've done like train from the airport. I've done like subway in Toronto, but to like leave from Kitchener and Waterloo and hammer out to Toronto on public transit. That is not me. I've never done that. So we did that. And that was fun. So we were pretty good and primed before the show started, and because we didn't have to drive anywhere. And then, same thing on the way home. Trained her back. And now we're crispy.
Yeah, we're crispy.
We're crispy. That's what I've been doing. Can't stop, won't stop. Whether it be like doing wrestling, watching wrestling, or visiting aunts or anniversaries. Yeah, I'm all over the fucking place.
I'm checking things off my bucket list, meeting my idols.
That's sweet.
Like I truly did have a hard time sleeping. That whole week jazzed. Afterwards. Just jazzed. I felt really bad for Adam because I was like, oh my God.
Fuck, we should have had him back on to have his half of the story.
To just be like, oh my God.
Here's what it really happened.
Yes. And then when we were walking home, we took a different way home, and it was like through this golf course, and the hill going up is like this. And oh my God, it was just, oh God. I didn't know like climbing was in our future. Holy crap. It was it was quite the thing. And it was hilarious because I'm laughing because like I'm dying. And then I'm also thinking of stuff that's making me laugh, which is hilarious. And then he gets further ahead of me because he's almost like a full fucking foot taller than me. And so he gets way ahead of me. And I felt like that little bunny from the cartoon Robin Hood, like, wait for me.
That's an old one.
Yeah, really old reference. Sorry, everybody.
Shit.
And then I'm laughing even more because I can hear him talking. And I'm like, I can't hear anything you say. He turns around. I'm not even talking to you. And then I start to laugh at him because he's not talking to anybody because there's no one around. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm doing the same thing. Like, I'm talking to myself. I'm like, as I'm passing away, I'm making myself laugh. Oh, good times. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. I can only imagine what he'd say.
Yeah, it would have been funny to have his perspective.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. So
he can always come back.
Yeah, you come back.
And I know some of the lady listeners out there were really digging on his voice. So we can have him back, you guys.
It's for the ladies.
Yeah, for the ladies.
Yeah, yeah, all the ladies' man's fans. Mm-hmm. Well, all right. I got a couple things. I want to say something real quick. I don't even think we're going to go far with this. What is that constant beeping in the background at McDonald's all the time? You ever notice that? You go into McDonald's, in the kitchen, there's this beep, beep just forever. It's like, is someone just supposed to push the fries are done? Is someone supposed to like click a button? Fries are done. Why the fuck is it always beeping? Do you think that they have nightmares about that?
Probably.
Through their everyone that works there is just like in their sleep. You talking about you can't sleep when you meet Alan Cross. Wait till you go through a fucking 8-hour shift with a fry thinking fucking beeping at you the whole fucking time. You just tune this out. That's wild.
I can't remember the last time I was in a McDonald's. I never go there. Like,
well, that's fine.
The look you just gave me. I was like, if looks could kill, I would have been dead.
It's like,
just what?
How have you not been to McDonald's? First of all, but I get it. That's good. Healthy choices. But like someone out there is going to know the answer. This is just like a layup to someone who's maybe been through a McDonald's job in their life. Can you explain to me what the fuck that is and why don't they push stop?
Yeah, McDonald's. Let us know what the McDonald's employees, what's the beeping all about?
Like if that's the fries are done message, they're not always done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're done when they're done and you shut that beep off. Like get this shit out of here.
Yeah, and the last time I don't really, yeah.
Okay. Well,
and if I'm just going through on my own, it's for dollar drink days. Back when dollar drink days used to be good. All right, now you've got me. Listen, back in the day, like you are a multi-billion-dollar company. You're actually telling me that you can't afford to put all size of fountain pop on for $1 for 3 months. Seriously, you guys, bring back dollar drink days, legit dollar drink days. Because nothing, do you know how much money you'd make if you went back to original dollar drink days? And seriously, a multi-billion-dollar company is going to go ahead and try and tell us, we can't afford to give everybody a fountain pop for whatever size they want for just $1. Our margins are thin. Come on, man. Come on, McDonald's. Do better. It's fountain pop. It's like, 4 months at the absolute most. Get out of here.
And we know how much you pay for that bag of syrup that comes with. Have you seen that system, right? It's just this bag that you hook up to the system. Probably $30 for that bag. Probably get you like hundreds of dollars profit on top of the other shit you're already overcharging.
And I can guarantee you'll have way more people participating in dollar drink days.
Well, there you go.
Oh, I'm mad that they took it away because, man... And everyone, all my DC people know exactly what I am talking about. There is nothing in this world like a crisp Diet Coke. Yeah, they know it. I've also heard it and been referred to as a fridge cigarette, and 100%. I can 100% a crisp Diet Coke.
Wow.
And we all know what I mean when we say crisp. The DC collective will know exactly what I'm talking about. And seriously, Diet Coke, you need to sponsor me. I'm not kidding. That your product will be at my funeral as like a token representation of me. Like, because when do you not see me with it? Never.
She's not lying.
I'm not lying. Diet Coke, you need to sponsor me. I am your biggest fan. I always say I have a severe, moderate addiction to you, and it courses through my veins like the blood I love to have in my veins. Like, that's it. You need to sponsor me. I'm not even joking. I'm your biggest fan.
You're like Bert Kreischer in the Kool-Aid. Remember that?
Yeah.
He's just pounding the Kool-Aid all day, every day.
Yeah.
She's nuts. She's not exaggerating.
I'm not.
I'm here to say this is the truth.
Legit. I could not be more like, and I come with references. You can literally ask anyone. My beverage, we all know what's in the cup.
Hey, I like that. It's actually a topic that I did want to get in with you at another time, maybe in the next episode.
Yeah.
Drinks of choice.
Absolutely.
Drinks of choice. We start with that, but there's more. We're going to talk about more.
Yeah.
Okay. I have one more story. I'm going to put myself over time, and this is my fault. So when I'm mad at myself editing later, just take it out on me. But I just have to get this out there because it won't fit today. Later. So when we went to the CN Tower, I might offend some people with this story, but whatever. Join the club. When we were driving home, it was late. It was a Sunday, and I was like, "Shit, I don't have any liquor," and like I wanted to have some drinks when we got back because like I'd been just driving around in traffic jams for fucking all fucking day. Because if you've been to Toronto in the summertime, you know what's up.
Or at all ever.
Yeah, just basically you're not getting anywhere quick. So we did that, and I was over it, and I needed a drink, and there was only one liquor store open by the time we were hammering home. And it's the one that is downtown KW. Now,
I was going to ask you if that's the one you went to.
It's the one downtown KW. So
I was going to ask you.
She's reading it on her phone. She's like, all right, this one in Waterloo is open. I'm like, which one's that?
Yes.
And she said the address. I was like, oh, that's not Waterloo. That's Kitchener. She's like, that is not Kitchener. I was like.
But it is, though.
Right? So I said, well, I'll tell you what. When we get there, I'll ask you where you think this is based on what happens when we get there.
That postal code might say Waterloo,
right? But the
Kitchener
sign is
different vibes.
Is literally right. You can see it. So we're right on the edge. Now, I mean, I don't mean to disrespect these cities altogether, but if you're from the area, there's Kitchener and there's Waterloo. They call it KW. They kind of mix into one city at times, but there is a distinct difference between Kitchener and Waterloo, and the people that live in both these cities will also tell you that. Now, the ones in Kitchener aren't going to be proud to tell you the reason why there's such a hard difference is because some of the people in Kitchener are fucked.
Well, and I can tell you why that is. Do you know why that is? It's specifically designed that way.
Okay. Can you give a quick description on this?
Yes, I can.
All right.
The reason is that all of the programs, shelters, all of that stuff for anyone homeless or going through it or whatever, all of those programs, houses, shelters, those are in Kitchener.
Yes.
And and Waterloo is our university town. And we get so many international students that they work very hard so that none of those programs, none of those buildings, none of those anything are in Waterloo. That way, when these people from overseas with a crap ton of money come to see Waterloo, it's clean. There's no impoverished people. There's no this. There's no that. And that's exactly, it's designed that way. Sorry.
There it is. No, that makes the most sense. That's the best way to put it. Like, hell yeah. I never thought of it like that, but you are hitting the nail.
Because some of those student housing apartments are specifically and exclusively for international students.
And they're big money.
Because they are huge money.
Yeah. So anyway, for the people that aren't from the area, there is a distinct difference between Kitchener and Waterloo. But
that's why.
So and this particular liquor store is on the border, I would say.
Right on the cusp.
Right on the cusp. And so I was joking. I was like, well, when we get there, you let me know where you think this
tell me where
liquor store really is. So I go to pull in the parking lot. There's like, everyone's just doing like the meth zombie dance. They're just like, there's like 6 or 7 of them in my way. So I got to like drive around these pylons, park my car. And then Janine's like, I was like, are you coming in? She's like, absolutely not.
And then you
She's
have to
like,
walk past them.
Then you gotta walk past them. She's like, I'm gonna lock myself in the car. She's like, you just go do you. I'm like, all right. I go into
Okay.
I want my own, right?
Janine.
Go into the liquor store, walk by all the zombies, and then like more of them are like hollering at me and shit. Now we're getting to like straight sketch town, right? So then I'm in the liquor store and some guy walks in the same time as me. And I notice there's security inside liquor store, and that's not at all liquor stores. Like, they don't all have security.
No.
So I'm like, oh, look at that. They've got security here. I was like, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like shopping. I'm in the tequila aisle, and then some other guy's with me. He's like kind of walking near me. And now I got security over looking at me. She's watching me, and she's watching this guy, and she thinks that something's up, right?
Yeah.
So then whatever. The guy that was with me goes from like my aisle to like the beer cooler.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he comes out of the beer cooler and whatever, right? I'm not watching that hard.
Well, and
so I get my shit, right? I'm shopping, find my product, and I go. And then as I'm leaving, she stops him right at the cash register. She's like, hey, man, the guy that was with, no, not with me, the guy that was around
in the
me,
aisle as well.
Right? She's like, hey, man, I just wondering what happened to the tequila you had in your hands. He's like, what are you talking about? She's like, I saw you in the tequila aisle. She's like, and then you went to the fridge and now all of a sudden it's gone. She's like, where is it?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I put it back on the shelf. She's like, what shelf? He's like, it doesn't matter. She's like, no, I'm going to need to see your backpack. He's like, you're not looking in my backpack. And he goes to like storm out. But like, because this guy, he was not thinking straight. He left his backpack wide open. So the security like just like jumps, grabs, takes everything out of his backpack that he was attempting to steal. And she's like, get the fuck out of my store and don't come fucking back, right? He's like, oh, I'm leaving. And he's like storms out like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? I thought this was America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so like I get my shit and I'm walking out, and then all of a sudden it's like the like Walking Dead. They come at you, right? Because like, oh, you got liquor, so what can I hassle you for?
It is.
And so I had some guy like walking up on me. I'm like, oh, am I gonna have to take a fucking crackhead down? Because he was like coming at me, and even like. So then I get in the car. I forgot to say, like, before I checked out, I text Janine. I was like, so sitting in that locked car right now, is this a Kitchener or a Waterloo liquor store?
That's amazing.
And she hit me back, Kitchener, laugh out loud.
Yeah, if we were in Waterloo, you'd have gotten out of the car.
Yeah, exactly. And then like she's like, I unlocked the door and I get in the car. She's like, that guy was coming at you. I was wondering if you're going to have to take that guy down. I was like, oh, I saw him coming. I was like, but like I wasn't worried about this. It was like you ever see like the Little Mermaid when they all like don't have their like souls or their voice anymore, and there's those little creatures at the bottom of the cave. They're just like, yeah. That's what I think of whenever like a crackhead's coming at me. I'm like, I don't think I have to worry about taking this soulless, energyless body down.
I have been in your spot as well.
Yeah,
but I'm not like Janine. I don't have someone I can
for me.
Go. I'll stay in the car.
Yeah.
But I've been in that exact spot. I thought I was prepared. I am not. The only LC open is that one. And then you have to drive past them, and then you got to walk past them, and then you got to walk past them again and make it to your car safe.
Yeah.
And thankful. And like, that is just unfortunately, not to bring it down, but unfortunately, that's just an elevated example of what some ladies go through when they want to go anywhere in the city. Yeah. So I'm ready because I have a new, like one of the jobs that I have a key for it, and it's this giant one, and it's new, so it's real edgy and stuff, and it goes right between the fingers. I'm ready.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And
that was funny. Like, we're going in. I was like, all right, this is not Waterloo in my opinion. Then sure enough, crackheads, attempted theft. And it was one of the crackheads that tried to. Yeah. Of course it was, right? But yeah.
But I'm really glad to hear that whoever was like, can I see your bag you're taking from us? Because I don't know how many times recently you just see people taking like filling their backpacks, filling a cart of whatever, and people are doing nothing.
You're not supposed to do.
You're not supposed to do anything.
And that's why they just do it.
And that's why they do it.
Yeah, because they know they can walk out.
That's why they do it. And what are the cops going to do? You're going to call them. They're going to arrive once it's all said and done.
Yeah.
And then it's like theft under 1,000, let's call it, or even if it's 1,500, they're like, well, like,
there's nothing.
Really? Yeah. Exactly. And that's why they do it. It's because they can.
Yeah.
That's why people steal from the liquor store now. And like people video, and it's not just me like saying that, like there's videos of people everywhere stealing and nobody's doing a thing because you're told not to. But at the same time, that's exactly why they do it, is because there's no consequence. Because it's not like, oh, somebody robbed a liquor store. It's not top priority, especially these days.
No one cares.
No one cares.
Fuck. Shit's out of control.
It's out of control, and that's why they do it. It's because they can.
We don't mean to talk shit about the Kitchener and Waterloo area. Both cities are great in their own respect. It's just there's a difference. And can be seen.
Well, it's not talking shit about it when they've designed it that way. Yeah. So, and, you know, it's just a commentary on the actual experience. Mm-hmm. Like, people can get upset about that, but it's a commentary on a legitimate experience that you had with those people who were there.
Yeah, that's just the way it happened. And it was just funny because coming into the situation, the way it
happened.
I was getting told, you can't say that. I was like, yeah, there's a difference. I was like, you tell me what city you feel like you're in when you get here. And then you know real quick.
Well, it's because they've designed it that way. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if they get all this money from Waterloo, it's still going into the region.
For sure.
So.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. All right.
Anyway.
That's that. I had to just have that story thrown in there because it was just the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, album of the week.
Yeah, do the thing.
All right. We did classic rock last week, so we're going to go back to some more hip hop this week. And this one is a new-ish rapper that I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of rap anymore. I just whatever Spotify throws at me from time to time with all my old shit. Because I used to listen to all kinds. But the new stuff, I'm kind of falling off. But this is a newish rapper. Her name's Lotto. Her album is Sugar, Honey, Iced Tea. I don't know if it's the newest one or where it's at, but there's a few songs on this album that I fucking crank every time. And she kind of reminds me a bit of like T.I. vibes back in the day, if that means anything to you from the 20 years ago fans.
Man, I love a good female gangster rapper.
Yeah, this chick's got some good ones.
Yeah, like I'm probably because I am female, but I'm a huge fan of like female rock, female rap, all of that stuff. And I've got a rotation of like songs that come up on my YouTube, like the mix.
The playlist and shit.
And it's just the one section is just hardcore female gangster rap.
Yeah.
And I love every second of it.
Oh yeah, there's some good ones.
Yeah. Lorilla.
But anyway, that is my album of the week. It's just kind of a fun, we're upbeat this week kind of thing. Yeah. And check it out if you like rap and hip hop.
There we go.
There you go. All right. And we went way longer because I did it to myself. But hopefully you guys liked it. I think we had some pretty good conversation.
Yeah, I think this was good. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think we had a good time.
Yep. Anyway.
All right. That's that.
Let's hit it. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe and follow us on all the platforms.
Yeah. Thank you.
See you next week.